So there's a narrative that basically to experience peace, you have to be alone, right? And my thing is, the only thing I want to tell the collective is to make sure you're paying attention who you're listening to, right? Because there are a lot of people that will try to stray you in a way of division, to keep some type of division going. And you really have to use your discernment, right? Everybody is on here sharing their experiences, sharing what it is that they've learned, sharing their messages it is that they're receiving from divine source, right? That's what some people like to say, right? But also a lot of people don't understand energy, right? And they don't understand that a lot of these thoughts sometimes are not of their own, and a lot of thoughts could be projected onto people to make you think that you're supposed to be doing this certain thing, right? Because it doesn't want to see you elevate, it doesn't want to see you grow, and it doesn't want to see you experience the things that are really for you, right? So pay attention to those people that's constantly spewing out division, right? You have to pay attention to those people, because those people still have healing to do. And there are a lot of people that are still spewing those things out. And are they of the divine? Are they truly divine feminines? Are they truly divine masculines, right? Because trying to keep you in a fearful state or a doubtful state is nothing on a high vibration. That's not high vibrational at all, okay? When I first came into this thing, I came in learning that love was the highest form of vibration, but then quickly, but then also found out about authenticity being the highest form of vibration, right? And I think that those two come in hand, okay? Because when you start your journey, when you're on your journey, the goal is to love yourself, right? Know thyself, right? Remember who you are, right? So once you do that, you're becoming more and more aware of and closer to that divine connection, that source connection, right? If you're still somebody trying to cause division, I definitely feel like your messages, and I'm not even trying to say I'm trying to figure out a way to reword it, because I don't want to say your messages are not of the divine, but I feel like there is still things that you have to work on. And I'm not speaking on it as like I'm perfect, right? But you understand when you love, you learn true, real love, right? Unconditional love, right? God is love. That God within you is love. So when you have that true unconditional love, you understand that you can love somebody unconditionally despite, right? Doesn't mean you have to mess with that person. Doesn't mean you have to connect with that person on a soul level, but you understand, okay, that's how you feel. That's your take on it. And I respect that, right? But it doesn't make it mine. That's your truth. And while I respect that, it doesn't make it mine. That's what that is. But there's a lot of people that's still ego driven, and it's portrayed on this app every day that they're still ego driven, that they think that their way is the only way. Their way is this way. That's the way. That's the light. That's the truth. And that's not the case. Everybody's journey is not going to look the same. Right? And you have to understand that. Yes, this may be your favorite content creator. This may be your but your journey is not going to look like theirs now. There may be some things that you may resonate with from this person, okay, but everything is not going to look the same. And that's something that we have to understand, and that's something that you definitely have to use your discernment with. There's a lot of creators on here that I'm like, they will give a good message, but then they could come tomorrow with some that I'm like, no, I don't agree with that, right? That does not resonate with me. And it's okay to disagree. But it's just like, be careful on the things that you're intaking, okay? Because these people are sharing their experience, which can help, okay, lead to certain guidance, what can lead to teaching moments, right? But that's not something that you have to just take all and 100% or nothing. You don't have to do that, right? So it's just like, be very vigilant, okay? Because again, this is your journey. This is your journey. You don't have to go, it's not a playbook. There's no rule book with how you go about on your journey, right? All of these things are new. It's going to be new experiences to you. Things that you are meant to learn on your own for your soul growth. Ashe. So that's all I really wanted to say. Just be vigilant and pay attention to the information you're taking in. But understand, y'all, it's okay to come together and be in, divine partnerships, unionships, finding your soul family, communities. It's okay to do that. Those that's trying to cause division, no, you gotta watch out for those people, right? Because there's still some type of deep-rooted trauma that they're holding on to, that they probably don't even know that they're holding on to, that they will probably say that they healed, collective. But take it how it resonates, okay? This is just my take on it. This is just the message that I received. All right, sending you all peace, love, light, again, power, and protection. Ashe.